Archangel Michael says, "Be very still and listen to what is about to be revealed to you now." A web of secrets, jealousy, and deception has been quietly spinning right under your nose. The people you greet with a smile, the ones you pass by without fear, they're the ones laying the net. This is not something you noticed by accident. This message did not come to you just to be skipped and ignored. It's been delayed for too long, and every second matters now more than ever. Archangel Michael says, they have been watching your movements, studying your habits, memorizing your routines. The walls you think protect you may be the very walls that now echo back their silent laughter. You have been under surveillance far longer than you realize. The plans that are forming in hushed conversations are not for your benefit. They are brewing with ill intent, and the closer they seem, the more dangerous they are. The trap has already been built around you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may feel an odd silence in your home, like the air has grown heavier in recent weeks. That heaviness is not your imagination. That's the energy of betrayal seeping through unseen cracks. There's someone near you who is pretending to admire you, while in reality, they are infuriated by your presence. They don't speak their hatred, they act it out in quiet whispers and secret glances. This is not an accidental situation, it's planned. They have made decisions involving your name, your belongings, and your future. A private meeting already took place 3 days ago regarding something that concerns you deeply. But you were not informed, and that is the biggest red flag. You were left out because they fear your reaction. They know your strength. But they also know your kindness, and they are using it as a weakness against you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Someone is building a fake image of you and sharing it with others. This image is crafted to make you appear arrogant, untrustworthy, or even dangerous. The goal is to isolate you so they can strike with no one defending you. There are papers, discussions, agreements behind curtains. This is deeper than gossip, it's a planned scenario involving a false story and a possible legal twist. You were not supposed to know this yet. But the divine realm couldn't stay silent anymore. Heaven's messengers had to break the silence. Archangel Michael says, your intuition is not wrong. That pit in your stomach, that flutter of unease, it's divine protection trying to alert you. There's a reason you've started feeling uncomfortable around certain neighbors. They're not hiding their energy anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 999. A woman with dyed hair and a loud laugh is closer to the center of this plan than you know. She's gathering information and filtering it to another male who doesn't live next door but visits often. Watch the patterns. You'll see it. There's a document, either a property detail, a permit, or something related to your name, that was shown in a private meeting. Your name was brought up, and a suggestion was made that could potentially ruin your peace. That suggestion was met with nods. No one stood up for you. The smile they offer when you meet them at the gate hides the betrayal already made. They're testing how close they can stand next to you without revealing their motive. They want to know if you're completely unaware. But you're not anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 144. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the divine is releasing this message to protect you from further damage. You are not helpless, you're chosen. And chosen ones are warned before disaster falls. The camera they claim is for security is pointed with intention. The light at night that seems to flicker often. It's more than an electrical fault. There are signals being sent, and you are the subject. Someone near you has a connection to a person who works in legal documentation. That person is preparing a move involving false testimony, or attempting to create a file that will misrepresent your behavior or property claims. They are confident that you will not retaliate. They've seen your silence and misjudged it as weakness. But your silence was grace, not ignorance. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not alone in this. Heaven is watching. This message has been waiting for the right time to break through your routine. Their plan is time-bound. There's a specific day they've circled for a sudden act, a knock on your door, a letter slipped into your mailbox, or a stranger arriving with a briefcase. This action is meant to destabilize you. You'll be told that it's just protocol. That you shouldn't worry. But what's behind it is an attempt to drain something precious from you. Either your peace, your land, or your truth. Do not panic. Do not confront. Watch instead. Because when you see clearly, they lose power. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Your door has been looked at for more than just greeting. Someone tried to get a closer look at the frame, the lock, the paint, pretending to admire, but truly assessing. That visit wasn't innocent. They're planning to create an incident involving noise, accusation, or staged conflict. They want witnesses who will only hear one side. They're planting words ahead of time. A small gift you received recently, maybe food or something that seemed kind, was actually symbolic. It was meant to lower your guard. But your spiritual sensitivity rejected the energy behind it. You've been feeling like not finishing that meal, not using that item, not going to that gathering. Trust that feeling. That's your divine shield rising. Type Amen to get blessing 636. They want to see you drained. To them, you shine too bright. And their own jealousy has turned into a mission. There's a discussion about your light, that you think you're better than them. That you're too private. That you're suspicious. These are the lines they're repeating to others to turn more ears against you. But truth always outruns lies. And you've entered the season of divine reversal. Archangel Michael says, you will be given strength that makes their plans melt like wax under fire. Their trap will become their lesson. But first, you must stay alert and silent. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Within the next 3 days, an unexpected visitor will approach you, maybe a child, maybe an older person, just to talk. That person was sent to observe your reactions. Be kind, but guarded. You will notice someone staring too long at your balcony or garden. Don't confront, acknowledge internally. That's your signal that you are not paranoid, you are tuned in. There's a mobile device used to capture audio near your boundary wall. That device is hidden in something ordinary. Maybe a plant pot, maybe a decorative item. Don't touch it yet. But be aware. The person behind this plan is not working alone. They've looped in 2 more. One provides tools. The other gathers your reactions. Type Amen to get blessing 888. One man knows it's wrong but is remaining silent. His conscience is restless. He tried to tell them to stop, but they pushed forward. That man may eventually break down and warn you. It might come in the form of a slip-up, a coded comment, or a look of guilt. Watch for it, it'll happen within the next 7 days. You have the divine right to stay rooted in peace. No one can shake what heaven has stabilized. But you are required now to walk in awareness. Archangel Michael says, the trap they set without your knowledge is being burned before it touches you. Your light is not only your protection, it is also your alarm system. Type Amen to get blessing 119. Keep your movements minimal over the next 48 hours. Let no one track your routine. Change your usual timing slightly. That will confuse their next step. Avoid discussing your plans with neighbors, even the friendly ones. This is the time of spiritual warfare disguised as neighborly conversation. Each word you give out is being passed like currency. They want to see cracks in your calm. Don't give them that satisfaction. Keep your energy sealed. Soon, someone will drop out of this plan because of guilt. And when that happens, their collapse will start. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've been spared from many dangers without even realizing. This is just one more battle where heaven is ahead of them. Divine justice is not delayed, it is strategic. Now that you know, shift your steps wisely. Observe what you once ignored. There's hidden strength in your silence. The enemy always assumes the unaware are weak. But this awareness is your new armor. Let them wonder how you found out, because this message was sent from realms they can't access. Stay calm. Stay holy. Stay hidden in plain sight. Type Amen to get blessing 747. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The moment you opened this message, the trap began to weaken. Their confidence in your ignorance is collapsing silently. Their strategy depended on your delay, but now that you're alert, the spiritual tides are turning. A specific date has been marked in one of their conversations, possibly on a group chat or written note. That date holds meaning for something they are trying to finalize. They're trying to create a distraction near your home before that date comes. They will attempt to pull you into unnecessary conflict, something small, like a noise complaint or a property disagreement. Don't engage. It's a test to see how much of your energy they can pull. There are two female figures who are whispering frequently in coded language. One of them pretends to be spiritual, peaceful, or kind. But she is the one carrying twisted versions of your story to others. Type Amen to get blessing 456. Archangel Michael says, you will not need to lift a hand to defend yourself because your silence is already causing confusion. They are noticing a change in you. A new kind of stillness. That's making them uneasy. One of them asked recently, why have they stopped talking? Another replied, maybe they know. That moment sent a quiet panic through the group, and it's growing. You've been marked by heaven. Your home has been spiritually sealed with divine awareness. Anything done in secret near you is now visible to the divine. A small but powerful divine being, one of heaven's watchers, is now stationed near your home. They are invisible to the enemy, but they are watching every step, every whisper, every intention that surrounds you. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Be mindful of sudden invitations. If someone insists you come into their house for tea, food, or discussion, pause. There is something they are trying to pull you into. Your name was overheard in a conversation outside your compound 3 nights ago. It was not praise. It was strategy. They're trying to provoke your emotions so you react in ways they can use against you. They want you to look unstable. They want you to look angry or overly sensitive. Do not give them that image. Stay still. Smile if needed, but do not drop your guard. Type Amen to get blessing 339. The spiritual energy in your home is shifting. You might feel the temperature change suddenly. You may wake up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. for no reason. That's not a coincidence. Your spiritual guardians are alert. They are whispering truths into your soul. Listen. This message is confirmation of what your inner voice already knew. Archangel Michael says, "You were divinely warned so that not a single thread of their trap can bind you." Your feet are blessed. Your mind is sharp. And your soul has been sealed with clarity. They will begin to suspect that someone has told you. They may even begin blaming each other. That division will crack their alliance from within. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Soon, one neighbor will begin avoiding you. That person will suddenly stop greeting you or looking at you in the eyes. They carry the most guilt. Their energy can no longer match yours. The divine light is making them uncomfortable. Their withdrawal is a silent confession. Another one may try harder to be friendly, overly friendly. That is the one still trying to control your perception of the situation. Be polite, but hold your truth. You don't need to expose anyone. Your knowledge alone is their undoing. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Keep an eye on any form of tampering, electric boxes, cables, garbage left near your door. These could be distractions or attempts to stage an inconvenience. Document everything quietly. If you have a diary or a private log, begin writing what you notice. Not out of fear, but for record. Your clarity is your sword now. There is someone elderly nearby who suspects the truth but remains silent. Their silence is not evil, they are simply afraid. Do not pressure them. They may help you when it counts. You will also begin to notice a shift in animals around you, dogs barking at certain homes, birds gathering at unusual spots. These are divine signs showing you where attention is needed. Type Amen to get blessing 404. One of your neighbors recently lied about something small. They claimed they didn't hear or see something, but they did. That lie was part of their role in this plan. Their goal was to make you feel isolated. But instead, heaven has begun to isolate them. They will soon face the consequences of their falsehood. Archangel Michael says, the ones digging the pit for you are about to fall into it themselves. Their web is unraveling, but slowly, because heaven wants you to watch it crumble. Your peace will return stronger than ever before. This season of betrayal will end with you standing tall and untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Every time they try to make a move, they will face a strange delay. Technology will fail. Agreements will collapse. Their energy will weaken. You'll hear them complain soon, about unexpected sickness, about financial strain, about confusion. That's the price of conspiring against someone protected by the divine. You were chosen for a reason. Your light has agitated the darkness around them. They cannot control you, so they chose to attack you instead. But their efforts are breaking. This message has come not just to warn, but to release you from fear. You are no longer in danger, you are in dominion. Type Amen to get blessing 727. You may begin dreaming of shadows or hearing names whispered before you wake. Don't fear it. That's spiritual intel reaching you through divine downloads. Keep yourself spiritually clean. Speak positivity over your home. Place items that carry your peace where you rest. Watch how the atmosphere in your space begins to transform. You are not being cursed, you are being clarified. You will start hearing strange truths from unrelated people, strangers, vendors, or distant acquaintances. They may drop words or warnings you never asked for. Take note. The divine is confirming this message through vessels. Archangel Michael says, by the end of this battle, they will know you were never alone. They will regret the day they chose to underestimate you. Type Amen to get blessing 383. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. If anything breaks around your home, a bulb, a glass, a small item, don't rush to replace it. It was a spiritual shield absorbing projected energy. Let it go. Your laughter will return, louder than ever. Your sleep will be deeper. Your confidence will rise. You will walk past their doors with a new power in your step. They will look away. Not because of shame, but because they can no longer keep the act going. Everything hidden is coming to the surface. Not by your hand, but by divine light. They started the game in shadows. But heaven is ending it in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 171. You've now entered the second phase of protection. The one where no weapon, even formed silently, can reach your heart, mind, or home. Every attempt to trap you will now turn into a trap for them. Not by your revenge, but by divine reversal. Stay steady. Stay wise. Keep walking in dignity. They expected you to break, but you are rising. Let this message sit in your heart like armor. You are no longer blind. You are no longer in danger. You are defended by realms they will never understand. Type Amen to get blessing 333. From now on, every movement you make carries the energy of warning. Your silence has become your greatest weapon. They feel it before they see it. Your shift in awareness has reached them like a storm cloud they never expected. There is one man, slightly older, who walks slowly past your home each evening. He glances once, sometimes twice, pretending not to see you. But he does. He's looking for a signal, an opening, a weakness in your energy. Do not look away when you notice him next. Just pause. That one moment will shake his confidence more than 1,000 words. He will report back that something about you has changed. He will say, I don't think we should go forward with this. But it'll be too late. The trap they set has started collapsing under its own weight. Type Amen to get blessing 636. They thought they were powerful because they outnumbered you. But they forgot that your backing does not come from man, it comes from the divine realm. And that backing never fails. You're about to witness something rare, the exposure of false alliances. People who were once united in secret against you will begin arguing among themselves. Accusations will rise. Distrust will break them apart. One of them will try to shift the blame to the other. You might hear a rumor soon, something shocking, but stay silent. The moment you react, you give them power. The moment you stay calm, you take their strength away. Their plan will become their burden. And you will walk away untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 484. Archangel Michael says, the energy of divine interruption has entered your neighborhood. What they started in the dark is now infected with light. And once light touches something, it can never remain hidden. You may notice a flickering light outside your window tonight, or a strange breeze passing through your doorway. That's not imagination. That's spiritual movement clearing your space. If you feel an urge to anoint your doorway, to clean your floor with water and salt, or to move an object that suddenly feels heavy, do it. You are being led by unseen hands of protection. They are watching you closely, but they don't know your spirit is cloaked. They see your body, your movements, your face, but they cannot access the spiritual layer shielding you now. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Very soon, someone will accidentally mention a detail they should not have known. It could be about your personal life, your schedule, or your property. That accident is not random. That's the leak. Now you'll know who is feeding information. And once that is clear, the rest of their web becomes easier to destroy from the inside. Do not seek revenge. Do not call anyone out. Let the divine handle the fallout. One by one, each person who contributed to this trap will face a situation they can't explain. A job loss. A health scare. A broken promise. That's not coincidence. That's balance. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Soon, a car will be parked near your home for longer than usual. You may think it's just coincidence, but it's not. Someone inside may be watching, pretending to be on a call or waiting. Don't confront them. Instead, mark the time and vehicle silently. These actions are part of a fading plan, they are making desperate attempts before it all collapses. They never thought you would awaken. They never believed you were spiritually armed. But Archangel Michael has surrounded you in ways they cannot see or understand. Every spiritual enemy is now confused. Every human enemy is now divided. You don't need to lift a single finger to retaliate, heaven is doing it all for you. Type Amen to get blessing 229. There may be someone who still tries to play both sides, pretending to care about you while secretly joining their gatherings. This person will slip soon. They'll say something wrong, ask a question they shouldn't, or make a nervous comment. You'll know in that moment what side they truly stand on. That clarity is a blessing. You're being repositioned in this season. Everything you thought you needed to fight will begin to unravel without effort. The divine has removed your hands from the battlefield and replaced them with watchers from heaven. The season of confusion is over. The hour of revelation is here. Type Amen to get blessing 111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "You were never outnumbered, you were outsilenced. But now, your spiritual voice is roaring even though your lips remain still. That's why their plan feels threatened. Your neighbors sense it. Your surroundings feel it. Even animals have stopped trusting their homes, their yards, their gatherings. You are the reason the atmosphere has shifted. You carry truth, and truth has a scent, a sound, a presence. False people can't hide when truth walks by. They will now feel what it means to plot against the chosen. Their days of peace have expired. Your rise has triggered their fall. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Archangel Michael says, "They have underestimated who you are for the last time. They thought you would remain unaware, but now your spiritual alertness is shaking their foundation. What they built with whispers is being torn down by divine thunder. That strange dream you had recently, the one with voices, staircases, or doors, was not just a dream. It was a prophetic vision. It showed you how their plan rises and falls, step by step. There's a knock coming soon. Not a threat. Not trouble. But a shift. It could be a divine helper, someone who has been sent to give you clarity or confirmation. Do not ignore that knock. Your destiny is stepping forward. Type Amen to get blessing 311. One neighbor may suddenly get sick and try to connect with you for support. But be wise. This is not always about healing, it may be about reopening a connection you've already been warned about. You are being taught to discern energy. You are no longer permitted to operate only through kindness without clarity. You are being upgraded spiritually, higher perception, sharper instincts. You may see shadows move where no one stands. Hear words that aren't spoken. These are divine alerts, not to scare, but to show you how deep this setup truly was. And still, heaven pulled you out just in time. Type Amen to get blessing 373. They cannot continue. Their cycle of deception is nearing its end. They will try again one last time, but it will fail in a humiliating way. One of the people involved will publicly embarrass themselves trying to insult you. Instead of drawing support, they will attract silence. That silence will destroy their pride more than any rebuke. Do not celebrate their fall. Stand still. Be quiet. That is where your dignity lives. Your strength is not in revenge, it's in how untouched you remain. The dust they tried to throw on your name will turn to gold beneath your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 123. You are walking into a new season of favor. And now that the trap is revealed, your protection has been tripled. You are no longer an easy target. Doors are opening that were once locked. Every tongue that rose against you in secret is being shut by its own lies. Their stories are contradicting. There is one person who always believed you were too quiet to be dangerous. But what they didn't know is that silence backed by spiritual fire is the most dangerous thing in the world. And now they know. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The divine realm has positioned angels on each corner of your home. Even your sleep is now under heavenly surveillance. No attack, physical or spiritual, will pass through your gates. Soon, someone who ignored your pain will come back in tears. They will try to say they didn't know what was happening. But you will know the truth, they were silent when they could have spoken. Let them feel the weight of that silence. That is justice. Archangel Michael says, "You have suffered in quiet long enough. Now the voice of heaven will roar on your behalf." Type Amen to get blessing 717. The very ground you walk on is shifting. Every step you take now leaves a print of power. Wherever you go, deception will collapse. You may feel a sudden urge to clean out a corner of your home, a drawer, a box. That's not coincidence. You are making spiritual space for the blessings coming. This isn't just about protecting yourself, it's about preparing for elevation. Because when the last plot against you collapses, your breakthrough will appear. And they will see it. Every neighbor who mocked you will watch your transformation in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Soon, you will walk out your door and feel something new in the air. The heaviness will be gone. The spiritual attack will be lifted. What once felt like tension will feel like victory. They tried to trap you in silence, but now you are walking in light. Every message sent against you has been returned to sender. Their envy could not stop your elevation.